All right, let's get right into it because something huge is happening in digital advertising right now. And if you're paying attention, it could totally change the game for your business. We're talking about the birth of a brand new ad platform, and it's being built right on top of ChatGPT. And look, the urgency here is absolutely real. This isn't just another passing trend. We're talking about a fundamental shift in how everything works online. And that little window of opportunity? Well, it is just starting to creak open. If you were around for the early days of Google Ads, you know exactly what this feels like. I mean, businesses were getting clients for pennies. Then it happened all over again with Facebook ads. You had this massive audience and almost nobody advertising. The people who jumped in first, they got unlimited clients for dirt cheap. Well, guess what? We are right back at that same precipice. But this time, the opportunity is so much bigger. So here's what we're going to cover in this explainer. We'll break down why this is a new gold rush and what makes ChatGPT so incredibly different. Then we're going to get super practical and walk through a playbook for your budget, your ads, and the one secret weapon that AI can never, ever steal from you. All right, first up, let's talk about the big picture here. We keep using this word gold rush for a reason. Just like with Google and Facebook, the very first advertisers to get on this platform are going to have an insane advantage. They'll get to reach this huge, untapped audience before it gets all crowded and super expensive. But here's the kicker. This is not just history repeating itself. So what's so fascinating is why this opportunity is potentially bigger than Google and Facebook put together. It's because ChatGPT isn't just another website with a ton of eyeballs. No, it's a totally different beast. It all boils down to three things. Let's call them its superpowers. First, the data is just unbelievable. It knows what problems users have in real time as they're literally typing them. Second, it's got memory, so it understands the whole context of a user's journey over time. And third, it's got actual intelligence, so it can have these personalized human-like conversations. I mean, can you imagine an ad that truly gets you? In this comparison, this really spells out the massive shift we're talking about. The old platforms targeted you based on who you were, your past searches, your demographics. ChatGPT ads? They're going to target what you need right here, right now. Think about it like this. It's the difference between seeing a car ad because you searched for one last month and getting an ad for a business coach at the exact moment you're asking the AI for help with a business problem. It's a world of difference.
Okay, so how do you actually get ready for this thing? Well, step one, you have to completely blow up your idea of a marketing budget. Forget setting a fixed amount for the year. That old model is way too slow for what's coming. We need a whole new way of thinking.
The secret here is a concept called your allowable cost per sale. Now, this is a game changer. It's not about some big, clunky annual budget. No, it's about knowing one simple number. What's the absolute most you can pay to get one new customer and still make a profit? Let me walk you through a quick example so this really clicks. Let's say your average sale is a cool 25 grand. And after you factor in all your costs, you figure out you can spend up to, say, $400 on ads to get that sale. Well, all of a sudden, your budget isn't fixed anymore. It's basically infinite. For real. As long as you're bringing in new clients for less than that $400 mark, you just pour more fuel on the fire and scale up. All right, so you've got the budget mindset down. But what about the ads themselves? What do you actually say? Well, here's the good news. Even though the platform is brand new, the core psychology of a great ad, that hasn't changed a bit. There's a fundamental structure that has always worked, and it's going to work here too. It comes down to these 4 pillars. This is your blueprint. You got to grab their attention, tell them what you got, prove you're the real deal, and then tell them what to do next. Simple, right? This formula is timeless. It worked in newspapers, it crushed it on Google and Facebook, and trust me, it's going to be just as crucial on ChatGPT. So let's talk about the hook. A killer hook always taps into one of 3 universal things. Are you trying to solve a nagging pain? Are you chasing after an awesome prize? Or do you just want a clear process to get from A to B? If you frame your hook around one of those, you'll connect with the right person almost instantly. Okay, next up, credibility. You have to build that trust, right? People are not going to click on anything if they don't believe you. You can do this with hard numbers, like how many clients you've helped, with awards, or with killer testimonials. And hey, even if you're brand new to the game, you can lean on things like academic studies to back up your methods. Now, your call to action. That's got to evolve for this platform. Think about it. The person is already talking to a super smart AI. Your generic learn more button is, well, it's kind of boring. You got to level up.
Offer them something better, like a chance to talk to a real human expert, or maybe point them to a custom AI tool you built just for them. Or even better, let them buy right there in the chat. And that brings us to the last piece of the puzzle. And honestly, it's the most important one. In a world that's about to be flooded with AI, what's your secret weapon? It's the one thing AI can never, ever copy. You. Your humanity, your story, your personal brand. You have to remember what these platforms were built for in the first place. They were always about people connecting with other people. That's why those big faceless company pages always feel a little off, right? Your story, your unique experiences, that's your ultimate superpower in this new world. And the proof is in the pudding. I mean, the data is super clear on this. Ads that come from a real person just crush the ones from a generic business brand. It's not even close. So your personal brand isn't just some nice-to-have thing anymore. It's a straight-up financial asset. And just to put a cherry on top, let's not forget the absolutely insane scale we're talking about. These ads, they're going to show up for the free users. And how many is that? Oh, just around 760 million people every single week. And these aren't just people doom scrolling. No, they're actively looking for answers. And get this, within that group, there are about 2.5 billion conversations happening every single day. Each one of those is a chance to step in right when someone needs help. We're talking about a pool of perfectly qualified leads that was literally science fiction until now. So look, this isn't hype. This is real, and it's happening right now. The starting gun for the next big race is about to go off, and this race could define the next 10 years for your business. So there's really only one question left. Are you going to be ready for it?